Hi guys and welcome back to another video. So as you probably guessed from the title, I'm going to do a full day of eating. I've literally been up for about 10 minutes, hence fresh face, bags. I feel like my voice sounds croaky. Just splashed my face with cold water. So I'm just about to have my morning liquids that I always have to rehydrate. So if you've seen my other full day of eating videos, you'll know what these are, but I'll talk you through them anyway. So I have a shot of apple cider vinegar in water, and then I have some pure aloe vera, so that's the stuff I use. And then I have a electrolyte tablet in some water, and the brand I use for that is PhD. Then I'll sit and have my greens shake while I write in my journal and all that jazz. So yeah, lots of liquid to rehydrate first thing. Because I'm not working on the gym floor today, got a bit more time this morning. I always journal every morning, but I also meditate on a morning. I normally do it like later morning or afternoon on the days that I'm in the gym, just because I'm rushing around to get to the gym for my 6 AM clients. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. Then I'm going to get ready. And then I've got my little pre-workout snack, and I have my black coffee, which I'll show you once I'm ready before I head up to the gym for my second lower body day of the week. So quickly got ready. I just like to put a little bit of makeup on, just sort my mop out. I did that in my not last video, one before, just showed how I get ready. Just minimal makeup. Just makes us feel ready for the day. So I'm about to have my coffee and my Rice Krispie cake, I suppose it's a cake. I always normally used to have, oh my god, why can't I think they're called? The squares bars, the Rice Krispie squares bars. So I decided to make some that are high protein. So I've been doing that now for the last few weeks, and they're really nice. Really helps to up my protein. And then I've also got Clear Whey for during my workout. So coffee and my Rice Krispie cake. So just a bit of pre-workout energy. I don't know why that's not focusing on that. The recipe's on my Instagram, which is a link below. And then I have my Clear Whey ready for my workout. So let's go get this in and drank, and then go train lower body. So back from the gym, had a quick cold shower, which was lush because it feels so stuffy today, and that was a sweaty leg session. I finished with half an hour on the Stairmaster as well, so ready for this. So got my brekkie, my vitamins, so I'll show you what I'm having. So I've got caramel rice cakes, peanut butter, and then banana. I've got my vitamins, a green tea, and then I've got a banana protein shake with some matcha in. I absolutely love the PhD banana protein. It's so nice, and I just put a little bit of milk in, extra protein, and it makes it taste like matcha banana milkshake, which is one of my faves. So just had my breakfast, going to do a bit of work, but wanted to come on talking, as I mentioned in the title, about how I like to calorie cycle. So this basically means that through the week I'll have slightly lower calories, and that gives us a little bit more to play with and a bit more flexibility on a weekend when I've got plans and things like that. Especially this month, I've got such a busy month with hen dos, weddings, all that sort of stuff. So a lot of nights out, drinking, eating out, so that just gives us a little bit of flexibility. It's so important what you do across the week rather than just on one day. So as long as I'm in a deficit overall for the full week, then there we go, I'm working towards my goal. That's the main thing. I obviously wouldn't recommend going into a huge deficit to try and bank loads of calories, so like being super restrictive through the week and then, you know, having obviously a lot of calories on a weekend where it's like more like a binge restrict cycle. You know, so this today is 1,800 calories. That's the lowest I would go, and really I normally say a deficit of no more than 500, and my maintenance is about 2,200, so I could go to 1,700, but I just know in myself that I would really struggle, whereas this is like quite a nice amount for me that I don't feel too hungry unless I'm like due on my period. And even then, like when I'm due on, I'd take it up to as high as 2,000, so I'm still in a small deficit, and sometimes I'd take it right up to maintenance if I need to, and I've mentioned this in a previous video.
there's little things to do around your cycle when cravings are higher. But in terms of calorie cycling, as I say, I'll just go a little bit lower. So I average at about 2,000 per day across the week. So I'm still in a small deficit. As I say, you know, it's better to do it slowly anyway. It's much better in terms of fitting it around your lifestyle than, you know, trying to, or thinking you've got to miss out on something, or occasions, and like stressing about it and overthinking it. Just a little bit of planning goes a long way. So like I say, I have about 1,800 through the week, and then a weekend I have around 2,000, 2,100, and that keeps us in a nice enough deficit on the week overall total. At the minute I'm losing about £1 a week on week 9 or 10 now, maybe week 10. Yeah, so 2 weeks more, so week 10 of my cut. So I've got like just over 2 weeks left, and I've so far lost like £9. So I'm quite happy with that, because I always say about £0.5 to £1 a week is a good loss. Obviously I'm trying to retain as much muscle as possible, because I am very like athletic, skinny framed, so I like to keep as much muscle to keep some curves on us, and obviously I've worked really hard to build that muscle. I don't just want to swan it away. So yeah, I keep my protein nice and high, which keeps us nice and full, and protein has a high thermic effect, so your body's therefore burning more calories to break it down. Obviously minimum protein goal, I normally say set around 0.8 per pound, sorry, 0.8 grams per pound of body fat. Yeah, that's the word I was trying to say. That's the minimum that I'll have, like say on a day where my protein isn't high. And then I go up to sometimes 1.2 grams per pound, maybe even a little bit higher, as I'm a very hard gainer, and I find that higher protein goal really helps us, and as I say, keeps us feeling nice and full, lots of volume with veggies and stuff. And in terms of planning out my calories, I normally do it on the morning of or the night before. So today's food, I sat last night just for 5 minutes, inputted into MyFitnessPal, played around with the quantities, kept checking my macros, making sure first of all that I was hitting my protein goal, made the rest of my calories up with my carbs and fats, and then made sure I was at my minimum fat goal, and I pretty much hit around my macros for this one. So happy with that. So I thought about things that I wanted to eat, things that I've got in that I need to use up, and that's kind of how I would plan it. And the same when I'm planning out my food shop, I'll just have a little think about what I'm gonna have for the week. So I'm still having things that I fancy. Obviously when I'm in deficit, I don't have as much flexibility, and to be honest, through the week I'm happy to just kind of have like, I mean, don't get us wrong, I'm eating foods that I like all the time, but I'm happy to have like a little bit less flexibility through the week, so that on a weekend I can just relax that a little bit more, and it's like a bit of a breather. I do like that sort of like routine through the week anyway, so I am happy with that. And cravings aren't too bad this week, because just sort of past like ovulation phase, so I'm going into the first half of the luteal phase. So the second half of the luteal phase, which is the week before your period, is when cravings can get really bad, and particularly for me I notice it more, so I might increase my calories up slightly next week, but I'm just going to see how I go. I just play it by ear. Like if I'm feeling really bad with cravings, I'll just add in an extra couple of 100 calories just to have a bit more flexibility. But yeah, hopefully that helps and makes sense. Like please pop any questions below. You know, if sometimes feel like it's so easy for me to explain things and think they make sense to other people, so hopefully it does. But as I say, if it's not clear, then please pop a question below, any questions below, or drop us a message on Instagram. I'd be more than happy to help. The link for that is below as well. So yes, I'm going to crack on with some work, and then I'm going to have some food. Planning on having tuna pasta today, one of my favourite meals, really good macros as well, really quick, easy, and I'm gonna make 2 lots so that I've got enough for 2 days worth, so saves us cooking another day, which is always a winner. Yeah, so I'll do that, and I'll be back when I make some food. So I've just got caught up on some work, and I'm gonna walk Wesley soon. So I would normally have my pasta, like I said, but I'm not actually like absolutely starving just yet. So I'm going to have a little snack. I've got a PhD white chocolate bundy, my favourite protein bar. I was going to have this later and have my tuna pasta first, but I'm just switching them around. So as I say, like I plan my food out and plan my calories out, but then I'll just make some little adjustments if needed on the day. So I'm literally just switching these around. So I'll have a little snack go for a walk, and then I'll have my pasta a little bit later, and then have my last meal of the day, which is my oats. So yeah, I'm just gonna eat this and have a little cuppa, just have 5 minutes chill, and then go for a nice walk with Wesley, because it's just been raining, so it's finally stopped. I want to try and get out before it starts again. So just finishing up some work for the day, and I'm going to have my tuna pasta now. I had a lovely walk before, managed to miss the rain because it did start again, even though it wasn't forecast to, so I'm pleased about that. Still very muddy, so I have a very muddy cream dash hound, which is good. There's like towels everywhere trying to protect all the cream stuff. I don't know why I got a cream rug, but I did get it before I got Wesley, so never mind. And yeah, it was actually like really muggy and warm today. Like I had a coat on just in case it rained, and I literally had it tied around my waist pretty much the whole way I was boiling. So yeah, I came home, just did a little bit of work, because my new website's now live. Checked on some client messages, did a few program updates, sent those over, just finishing those off, and then yeah, just gonna have some food and just put my social posts on. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna lie my spike mat, as I usually do on a Wednesday, and then I'm going to have a shower, and then I'll be having my oats later, so I will be back on for those.
Tuna pasta is literally one of my favourites, and pasta bowls. Different pasta shapes taste different. I won't have any of it. I love shells too, but yeah, pasta bowls is definitely one of my favourites. And I used to always avoid white pasta, just because I thought the healthier option was wholemeal, and like it is slightly better in terms of like your gut and stuff, and might make you bloat a little bit less. Obviously everybody's different. But I do love pasta bowls the best, so pasta bowls is what I'm going to eat. It's actually a higher protein content too. I've got broccoli in there, spinach and sweet corn. That's all frozen veg, so nice and cheap. And then I added some cucumber. And then I've got tuna with salad cream and sriracha sauce. I don't know if you're a salad cream or a mayo type of person, but I am a salad cream type of girl.
So I lay on my spike mat, write some messages, just sat on social media for a little bit, which is bad. Had a shower, then started looking at outfits to wear at the weekend. Decided on an outfit ages ago, and I've changed my mind by looking in my wardrobe, which was a mistake. Never mind. So yeah, I'm just about to make some oats. Whilst I make my oats, I'm also going to have a protein shake, which I was meant to have earlier and actually totally forgot about it. So when I opened up my Fitness Pal, I was like, oh yeah, I was meant to have that with my protein bar, but obviously because I switched it around. So because I just did it off the top of my head, I was like, oh. So yeah, I'm having, this is vanilla cream from PhD mixed with water and a little bit of milk. Tastes so nice. There's not many protein powders I like as a shake, but this one is really nice, and as I say, it's like milkshakey when you have with milk as well. So I'm gonna have this while I make my oats, and I'll show you my oats once they're done. They'll probably not look that exciting, to be honest, but I'll show you them anyway.
And these are my oats. So I actually put courgette in these just for some extra volume. There's barely any calories in courgette, and volume's where it's at when you're in a calorie deficit. So there is oats, salted caramel protein powder, some egg white powder, and then courgette just mixed with water. And then on top I've got some frozen blueberries, flaxseed, and then just some Skinny Foods salted caramel sauce, and this will be nice and filling, ready for bed.
And that concludes another full day of eating. Hopefully you found this helpful. As I always say with these videos, don't copy these calories. It's just for like meal inspo, like to help you, to show you you know, that you can have an array of everything in your diet. Nothing needs to be off limits regardless of your goal, and there's definitely room for everything. Always follow the 80-20 rule is one that I always say, and if you need any more help with your nutrition, follow the online coaching link which I've popped down below to my website, and then just fill in the form on my website to let us know your goals and your current struggles, and then someone from my team can get in touch if you'd like more help with that. And I'm going to end this there, enjoy my oats and get ready for bed, as I'm up at 5 AM for work tomorrow, back in the gym. But yeah, please like and subscribe if it's been helpful. As I say, pop any questions below, any ideas for any upcoming videos, I'm always open to as well. So either pop them below or drop us a message on Instagram, and I will see you on the next one.